Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Fastball bullseye, one gone. Back-to-back Ks and 2 out.
Nola has he's a tall pitcher, but he has a little bit of a lower release point.
And this is a 1-2-3 inning, striking out the side.
Well,
that one's thrown by. Brandon Marsh makes the turn, heads for third. Olsen's throw, not in time. On the 9th pitch, that comes through. The Phillies take the lead. What a battle from Bryson Stott. 1-0 Philadelphia. They will put Schwarber on. Harris back, onto the track, at the wall, can't get it. Harper into second with an RBI double, and it's 7-1 Phillies.
Yeah, at first I didn't think he read it right, and then he drifted and almost got back to this ball. Watch the reaction. Looks like he's got an angle on it, and then right there he keeps going, and almost makes an incredible catch.
Castellanos will drive home 2 more. Game 3 has turned into a rout. 9-1 Philadelphia.
Inside out swing goes the other way. Almost looked like that was what he was going to do the entire approach at bat. Big hit. They'll pinch run for him and play a little better outfield defense.
Everybody getting to know the fanatic. What a night in Philadelphia. 6 runs in the 3rd, 3 runs in the 7th, and the Phillies are a win away from the championship series.
Waited a long time to get home. They're happy they did. 9 spot. And tomorrow, you know they're going to be geared up to try to do the same thing offensively.
Well, Syndergaard started this season with the Angels. Phillies acquired him at the deadline. Home to Acuna to start his day with a strikeout.
Well, there's the breaking ball. It goes straight down and on the outside part of the plate where you want it. And again, for the Phillies here at home, this crowd has not sat down very often yesterday, and I don't anticipate it today either. So if they get out to a lead, it's loud.
So here's another chance for the Phils, and it's Brandon Marsh, the 9-hitter.
Swung on, hit high in the air, right field deep. Acuna back, track, wall, gone! Brandon Marsh with a 3-run home run to right field, and the Georgia native gives the Phillies a 3-0 lead here in the bottom of the 2nd.
Listen to this place going crazy.
JT struck out in the 1st.
Fly to center field. Harris on the move, still going. Michael Harris can't get there, and Realmuto can run for days. JT on his way to 3rd. He looks for it inside the Parker, and the catcher has run. Inside the park home run for JT Realmuto, and the Phillies lead 4-1.
Almost the easiest inside the park home run you're going to see.
The 3-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. and the ball game and the series are over, and the Phillies are headed to the National League Championship Series. An 8-3 win. The Phillies celebrate on the mound, and this crowd can celebrate as the Phillies season will continue. They have toppled the Cardinals and the heavily favored Braves, and the Phillies in front of this near euphoric crowd get the party started.
3-2 pitch. In the air to right center field. Back it goes. Leadoff home run.
Great discipline in that first at bat. I'm surprised the cutter was thrown on a 3-2 pitch. And that 3-2 pitch was not where he wanted it, but Schwarber deposited it for a home run. Hadn't given up a home run in 4 straight games. Well, the Phillies just checked that box.
What a way to start a Friday night here in Philadelphia, where the party was going hours before the game as they filed in here, and he's taking it up another level. Volume in this place. Phillies 1, Padres nothing. 1-2. Breaking ball, he fights it off. Base hit right center. James Segura delivers. Phillies take the lead.
This is what I was talking about, his short to the ball approach. Up harder, down easier to get the barrel of the bat to the ball. This is the style of hitter he is. Watch, it doesn't look pretty out on his front foot, but he gets enough of the bat to the ball to just get it over the second baseman. Up, he can't do that. Down, he can do it. Huge 2-out hit.
Segura does his own version of the Rhys Hoskins bat slam. Profar at first. 3-1. Kim bounces one right side. James Segura. Roller coaster night continues. He's at the top of the mountain right now. Diving defensive play.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Dominguez does the job. A 6-out save to preserve a 4-2 win here in Game 3 of the National League Championship Series.
Listen to this crowd.
Fireworks launched from the top deck of the stadium from behind the bell, ringing once again tonight as the Phillies, with their 3rd home win in the postseason, they take Game 3 4-2 over San Diego.
That brings up Rhys Hoskins. Phillies looking for a quick response. Hoskins hammers the ball. Left center field. Rhys Hoskins. Redemption again. Deja vu for Rhys Hoskins, and it's 4-2 just like that.
Well, you know, every teammate's happier for him because of what he's been through mentally, and that right there will help. It'll go a long way.
MVP chance raining down, and the 2-timer Harper rips a ball to right center field. That'll split the gap and send hop the wall. Punch, counter punch. What a start to this game. 4-3 in the blink of an eye.
Well, the lack of touch and hitting on that breaking ball allowed the Phillies to get fired up. And now this is his chance to get a fastball center cut, and that's going to be it. This is going to be the shortest outing out of 2 starters in a postseason game.
Stott's got a base hit to left. The Phillies have come all the way back, and they've not waited to do so. In the second slot, he's out. An assist from Profar. But it's 4-4 in the 4th.
And this is a great play by Profar. I mean, you kill a little mini rally for the Phillies with that throw and perfect tag. We're starting over.
Yeah, back at square one.
Well, he gets to the ball in a perfect position, rotates his body and gets that one hop. I mean, right on the money. Executed it perfectly.
10 outfield assists during the regular season. Second among left fielders. On a 1-1 from Manaea. He cracks one in the air, left center field, and he's done it again! This game is tied!
Well, there's that swing he's so famous for, and the feeling of one can only imagine where he's been to what he's feeling right now. Crowd's letting you know.
What a release for Rhys Hoskins and for this crowd who've kind of lived this journey together through these years, hoping and wishing the Phillies would get back to the postseason. Riding the wave with Hoskins. There goes the runner. Harper slashes a base hit to left center. How fast can Realmuto run? He'll hit third and come home. The Phillies take the lead. What a ride in Game 4.
And see, this is exactly what I was talking about, a great hitter. This pitch, if I'm not mistaken, is right down the middle. Didn't get up, and he goes with it. Look at the fastball right there, and he doesn't try to pull it. Harper, one of the best, and showing it when it counts the most.
Second RBI double of the night for the two-time MVP. The Phillies have come from down 4-0. The lead 7-6. Harper's at second for Castellanos. Up the middle, off the bag and into center. Everything coming up Phillies. They lead 8-6.
Well, they say it's not how hard you hit it. Sometimes it's where you hit it.
Good aim, Nick.
And that you cannot defend. But put it in play. Another hit. Padres have gotten burned by some walks. All of them have scored 3 walks. And they always have a saying that walks will haunt you. And they have this thus far here in this game.
2-1 pitch. Swing and a high fly. Deep center. Going back is Grisham. He's out of room. It's gone. Dead center for Kyle Schwarber. A towering home run into the hedges.
Wow.
9-6. Phillies lead it on Schwarber's third of the postseason.
Mercy.
In this bullpen game, already going to be doing that a little bit. Realmuto turns on a ball. Kiss it goodbye. 10 runs for the Phils. 4 home runs for the Phillies tonight, all coming from the top 3 in the lineup.
Boy, the top 3 came here to play tonight, and 2 strikes. A lot of damage has been done with 2 strikes. That typically pitchers have not made enough pitches to some good offense. Look, Philly had an offensive advantage coming into this series, and they're flexing some of that advantage right now.
The bullpen has locked things down beyond there, and would you believe it, the Philadelphia Phillies are a win away from a National League pennant. They win Game 4 with the largest comeback in franchise history in the postseason, matching the 2010 Division Series and the 1980 World Series from down 4. A green light and a shot. Rhys Hoskins owning October. 2-0 Phils.
Two outs, nobody on, then a walk, and then a 3-0 missile.
Suarez fires. Pop fly. Right field. Segura's out. Castellanos out. And the Philadelphia Phillies are going to the World Series.
As the Phillies come back with 2 in the bottom of the 8th. And they have knocked out the Padres 4 games to 1.
Off we go in Game 3. He swings away, floats it to right. Castellanos scrapes it off of the deck. One gone. One swing, one highlight play.
Well, it's pretty ironic. He made this play to save a game earlier in the postseason, and he starts the game with a similar play. And that play he made was in Houston.
Did that in the division series in Atlanta, too.
Yep.
And the pitch to Alec Boehm, blasted left field deep. Alvarez back, he turns, he looks, it's gone, it just clears. Leadoff homer here in the second for Alec Boehm on a low laser just over the left field wall. It's his first homer in the playoffs, and it's 3-0 Phillies.
And what did we see last inning? Harper calling Boehm back and saying something to him about McCuller. It had to be something about McCuller's pitches, and Boehm jumped all over that one.
On a 2-0 from McCullers. Marsh hits a fly ball to right field. Tucker drifting back to the track, to the wall. He can't get it. It's off the top of the wall and gone. The third home run for the Phillies. Let's see. It hits the glove, the top of the wall, and then out.
After review, the call on the field is confirmed. It's a home run.
Schwarber flies it to center field. McCormick's going back. He's at the track. He's at the wall. Gone! Wow! Monstrous blast! Fourth home run of the game for the Phillies. 6-0.
Well, that one right there is another changeup that looks like the hitters are not fooled. He was staying on that pitch the entire way. I mean, that is awfully difficult to do, and center cut that to center field.
Here's the 2-2 pitch to Hoskins. Swung on, hit in the air, deep to left field. It is gone! Back-to-back home runs! Schwarber and Hoskins. Reese is pumping his fist going around second base. 7-0 Phillies.
Whose house? Mercy.
6 postseason home runs for Reese Hoskins. And here comes Dusty Baker.
Another 3-2. That's it. And for these Phillies and these fans, it was worth the wait. The 13 years and another day with the rain out yesterday. They powered their way to a Game 3 win. 5 home runs, 7-0. And they lead the series 2-1. 1-0 here in Game 5. Another 3-2 pitch. Pena runs again. A swing and a miss. Throw down. What a catch and tag! Real Muto with a cannon. Bryson stopped. The quick hands for the strike him out, throw him out.
Well, this wasn't a steal. This was a throw and run. So he's just going to make sure he goes home. And a great throw by JT. You nailed it right on the button. Right on the button.
Schwarber turns on a ball. Deep right field and gone. Of course he did. Punch. Counter punch.
Fastball up. We talked about Verlander likes to pitch up, and look at that tomahawk swing. That's how you get on top of a fastball. Now, because Javier's fastball had a little extra life on it, they were underneath the fastball. So how do you make that adjustment? Get on top, and they did.
Segura cracks into right center field and breaks the streak. Castellanos in to score. Stop to third. Clutch Gene comes through. It's a 3-2 game in the 8th. And it's the first run all postseason against the Houston bullpen scored in a way other than a home run. The first true rally against this pen.